Hello everybody, Thorgal here and welcome to Unabridged here on the Primus server. Now before I start with the regular episode, I wanted to apologize to all of you for the resolution of the video. I did not notice it because I recorded the entire thing in one sitting, which is not very normal for me. Usually I have many cuts in my videos. And when I was editing it, it was the first time I noticed that for some reason I messed up my video recording's resolution. So instead of, recording the entire screen, some of the right hand side and also the bottom is cut off, which it does suck because, it's just weird watching it somewhat because you can see the toolbar and only half of any eye and stuff. But when I was editing it, I noticed that you can still see everything that was important, the entire build that we were doing. So I decided to leave it. I did not want to re-record it because overall I thought it was a pretty good episode where I show you guys the mob farms that we're setting up and so on. And I hope that it's okay for you guys. If you think it is just, horrible and so on, please go down in the comments and let me know. So for next time, knock on wood that this never will happen again. But in case it ever happens again, then I know, all right, people really hated it. I'll just scrap it and record something else. But I felt like, if I leave this out and record something else now, because I sure did not want to set up the entire thing again, because it took a long time. But anyways, I'm sorry about that. And okay, let's get going with the regular episode and talk to you guys later. Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to Unabridged on the Primus server. I have been crafting so much the last 2 days. I don't upload videos Sunday, so it gave me a lot of time to work on this project, and it is far from done, and that is the storage system. I told you guys I want to not just have everything in one section looking the same and so on, but I just wanted to show you guys what I have done so far. This wall right here is gonna be all kinds of raw material blocks, I'm gonna call it, okay? Dirt, cobble, stone, and stone with the funniest texture ever. And then I kept a few extra. And behind the scenes, everything is the same way that I showed you guys last episode. Every one of them has an item sync module and a provider with the item in the configuration that is in that barrel. And yeah, it's very simple. It's just a lot of crafting. I have crafted 192 golden chipsets and 192 iron chipsets over one night. I queued it all up and this is what I have left. So I still have lots of chipsets left, which, well, you need a lot of them when you do logistics pipes. It's pretty crazy, but it's a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun setting this up. But it is a lot of work, guys. And then over here, I did start using compacting drawers, which is really cool because in the remote order, it shows you the blocks, it shows you the ingots, and it shows you where are we at? The nuggets. So that is really cool. I don't want to have this sorted by ID. Why did that change? I like it by name. Yeah. That's the only thing that bugs me, by the way, is that you cannot scroll. When you use the scroll wheel, you see how the count goes up? I would like to have the scroll wheel go through the pages. That would make me very happy, but I'm gonna get used to it. So I use these for all the metals. Seeing it's disregard the furnaces. I don't think they're gonna stay here, but I've been making, stuff on the go here. Been smelting abyssal stone and glass, and also these conduit binders. Let me go ahead and sleep here because there's 8 people online, so it's let go, give me that here. And by that, what? Oh, we only need one, I forgot. Never mind that then. So, and then we're coming over the top into another section with barrels here that I used for all the gems. And this is where I stopped so far because I want to set up more. I still have so much stuff over in the spawn base. It's crazy. And over here is just what we had last time. That power junction with the tesseract. And there's 2 new blocks I made. The soldering station. This guy right here. And now I need to think of... Yes, I needed that one to make the logistics request table. We check it out. It shows your soldering station. So you put the items in here, in there, and then you put one iron ingot. And it needs to be hooked up to the logistics network to get the power. Put it in here. I actually do not know what this slot is for. I have no idea what this slot is for, but you put an iron ingot in here, all the items, and then you see the smelting process, and then the arrows, and then I got this logistics request table out, which is, you guys see here, you can craft things directly in here. Let's see, let's see, what could I make? There is no cobble here. Let's make a furnace. Okay, let me show you. I guess that would be the easiest. You get the furnace, and you do this, and then you get an ore dictionary type because there's all these different cobblestones, and it goes to the, I think the one with the lowest ID first. So most of the times vanilla, and then you see it puts it in here. And then I could say how many I want to make here, or I can click here, and it says down here, 8 cobble requested. You're gonna see the cobble come in here in just a second. We still need to tweak, you know, the speed of the pipes and so on, and there they are. And then when you click on here, it actually took the cobble and made it for you. So this is really cool. I like this. You know, it's not as instant as AE, but this is gonna be just fine for me. And then, of course, you can exit out. And I just wanted to have this crafting option over here. And I can also leave a bunch of gobbledygook in here and so on. So, now my problem is that I have so much to do. And there is so many different things that I want to work on and get done. But it's impossible for me to make just one, you know, make all this in one recording. So I figured for the different things that we're going to set up here over the next probably 2 episodes, I'm always just going to show the things that I actually set up. So it's not going to be like, hey guys, check, I did all this. And then you guys are going to be like, wow, you could have shown us something of that, right? So let's go down in the basement because you guys see there's no mob drops yet. Oh, check it out, by the way. I went into my age and planted a mega rubber sapling. And I had 36 stacks of rubber and I melted that all up over in the spawn base to get all the plastic and stuff I'm gonna need here soon. And I installed these 2 elevators just because, well, I needed it a little faster. So check it out. Here is gonna be 2 mob farms. You guys gave me good ideas about a winery and mob farms and so on. And I like the idea of having my mob farms down here. I think if I build a winery, I want it to be outside. So you can actually, you know, have, I don't know, bushes and you know, decoration and maybe a little garden to sit out and actually taste the wine and those kind of things. And I rather stuff the boring stuff in the basement here like the mob farms. So we're gonna set up 2 today. This right here, you can guess it, is a 10 by 10 inside. Okay, so 10 dirt this way and that way. It's gonna be a cursed earth farm to make us mob essence. And I can also add spawners in there if I want to, but I don't know if I'm gonna need them, or I might even add another mob spawner. We have a lot of room around it. That is just gonna be for spawners, okay? And this mob essence, we're gonna use for this one over here. And I'm gonna go through all the things here. I just placed some of the wiring that's gonna be boring to show on camera, but all the hooking up and so on, we're gonna do together. And this is gonna be our auto spawner room. And this has a little odd size, okay? I had this 9 by 9 first, but I read on the wiki that ghasts need a minimum of 5 by 4 by 5. So 5 wide, 5 deep, and 4 high, I'm guessing. That's what 5 by 4 by 5 means. So I needed to extend it one way here, one there, and one there. So now this is actually an 11 by 11, sorry, 11 by 9. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It's an 11 by 10 room. There's only 4 in front of the spawner. So that gives 5 this way, 5 behind it, and 5 here. And the height is easily there. So we should be able to also spawn ghasts in here. That's why I made this a little odd shape. And you guys see, there's just the conveyor belts. These go sideways, so mobs get pushed around the auto spawner that's going to be here. And then get killed over here. But there's going to be 3 machines here. A slaughterhouse, a grinder, and a rancher. I want to have them all 3 here. So for example, you know, if I need a lot of wool, I can just spawn like 10 sheep in here and just ranch them for a few hours. Or if I need milk, I spawn cows in here. And if we ever get into MFR lasers, I'm gonna have the slaughterhouse set up so we can get the pink slime also. And 3 levers right here. Let me turn off night vision. I put in 4, what are they called? Black lamps from Blue Power in here. Just so they're a little bit cooler. We don't need light in here because we got Magnum Torch, so nothing can spawn here. But I wanted it so... Oh, it's not hooked up right now. So you can actually see inside when it's done, because here I'm also going to have the dark glass. All right, let me turn on night vision. And I think that we'll get started with this here first now. So let's set up the easy stuff first. And that is this mob farm over here. We are... I think I need to come from behind. Hey, another thing, really cool. Check it out. You guys see this here? Wooden vanishing frame. Let me break them and show you. They look like that. And you you place them down like this. And then when you give it a redstone signal, they disappear completely. They are so cool. I love them. And of course, you can texture them just like the wall. So you walk up, they disappear, and then come back. That's it. I like them. I'm going to use them more in the basement here. So let's put 1 grinder here, 1 there. Oh, and you guys haven't seen this yet. When I built this, I completely excavated this here with a filler. So I was able to, you know, build this nicely and don't need to dig on the go. And I made all the walls, floor, and so on dirt. So there's 1 layer of dirt here everywhere. So I like it. And it gives us a lot of room to run cables and so on. Which I actually did not make it for that. I was just for the building. So we got these guys. And every one of them. And I think... Yeah, we're going to put it behind them. We are going to put a tesseract. We're not going to run any wires here. And you guys see later why. Just my power here. And now item modes, send, fluid send, and energy receive. All 4 of them I'm going to set up that way. So, oops, I had it. Send, and receive. And I don't see any reason that I can actually ever need to disable these. But if we do, then I guess we'll add some wiring or something to it. And I need to make sure it's selected. And the last one, right there. Bam, bam, bam. Done. Okay, cool. So this is done. That was easy, right? And inside... I got 4 drawbridges, which I can use to disable this room. Oh man, the TPS is so low right now. All the people online. It's awesome, I love it. And I was thinking of putting lights on the wall, but because this is a 10 by 10 room and I cannot really put lights here, I would always have X's in here. I could never disable it, so I just went with this. And I think it's fine. I'm not a fan of the texture of the glowstone. It's just so boring. Honestly, the glowstone. But we're gonna cover them up so you cannot see that they're there. And I decided to go with Ender IO redstone conduits instead of rednet cables everywhere, because I can have everything more compact. If you guys check up here, you know, very simple. It's just, and it goes down here to this lever. But over there, it's gonna make more sense that I cannot really use rednet cables. And these lights right here, you guys also see, this is the only thing I pretty much ran, is these cables here to govern the lights. And on the other side here, the same way. And this is actually where we're gonna continue now, here for a second. There's more, and there's also an item conduit going over where the auto spawner is gonna be, coming over here, and then going into the wall over here, okay? And this is what we're gonna set up now, because I wanted to do something a little bit different this time. I don't want to have to enter this room, ever, to change the Pokeballs, okay? The safari nets. And for that, I wanna go with an automatic system to pull out a Pokeball. I gotta say, stop saying that, it's a safari net. And putting in another one of your choice, okay? And let me put this guy away for a second. So, what we have here is... Let me go with the two easy ones first. But actually, let's put the Tesseract down right here. And this Tesseract is going to be... Item nothing. Fluid receive and energy receive. So the fluid is going to be the mob essence from over there. And for now, I'm not going to put a tank or something in between. Because I don't see us using the auto disenchanter, auto enchanter, and so on very often. And if so, then I'll just turn this on and have... I don't see any reason to store it. If there's going to be one, like I said, then we can, of course, add something, a drum somewhere, and just have this run more or something. We'll figure it out. So, and now for testing purposes, I'm going to put a wooden chest here. Just so I can better demonstrate of what I'm trying to do here. And let's get this redstone conduit and the item conduit down here. Now, by default, this guy is not connected to this chest, which will also, you just right-click it and now it's connected. Now, this redstone conduit here is actually not for the sucking. Well, it is for the actual extracting of the safari net. Wait a second. I think I need a second one. So how am I gonna do that? I guess I need to put this behind it like that. And then we probably, yeah, I got enough spawning room, that's no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough for gas, so gas can only spawn on the sides. We'll see how that's gonna work out. Let's just wing it. Give it to me. And here we are going to put... The reason why I need 2 redstone conduit hookups is that one is going to be for the extracting. It's not basalt, it is fitted abyssal stone. So let's put one right... Whoa. Excuse me. Conveyor belt. Give me a moment. And put another one here. And then connect this one. And let's set this one up first. It's going to stay... It's not going to be red. On this one, let's go with brown. And this one is going to be blue. So brown is going to disable the auto spawner. You know what? Let's just put the auto spawner. I don't have any mob essence anyway, so who cares? Let's put this guy here. All right. And on this one here, the extracting is going to be on active with signal. The channel of the thing that comes out, I'm gonna set blue, and the signal is also gonna be blue. So both of these are blue, and it will only extract on blue. Reason is, I could disable this via the blue one, right? But then as soon as I give it a signal to stop, it will also suck out the safari net. But maybe I'd want to leave the safari net, I just want to turn this guy off. And that is why we're going with the other one with the brown back here. And I guess, let's see here. Yeah, we're done with this. So I can cover this up completely. Let me get my facades here. Conduit facades. Put one there, 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 and there. And, can something spawn up here? It probably could. Alright, now it can't. We'll see if this is gonna, if we're sacrificing a lot of spawning area with that, but we'll see. Take it one step at a time. So, now let's do the first thing, and that is it doing something now already? Yes, it's already idle. So now, this top one here is gonna be light, and this bottom one here is gonna be that spawner. That's why I gave it the white, because this block is somewhat white. I know, I could probably use something bluish. Do I have something bluish on me? That might be better. Yeah, let's get something bluish. Give me... What are you? Osmium block. That's expensive. But so is lapis. But that's okay. Let's just get a lapis block. Give me that one lapis block here real quick. And we'll use that as our lever because I think that's better to see. Come on. I really gotta give these things speed upgrades because you know me and I'm so impatient. Give me that lever here, please. Put that on there. And yeah, so blue is this and black is the lights. And these three I put signs because they're gonna be here. So now back here, we have the conduits coming to here. So let's hook those up first. And that is going to be, let's do the redstone. Why did I bring the item conduit over here? I don't need the item conduit here. Okay, so let's get just the redstone here and there. And then you need to connect them because the carpenter's levers are not automatically known. So the spawner, we said this one is brown. That's for the actual spawner. And the lights are... Actually, the lights I said I'm gonna leave red. Because that is fine. Actually, let's make it black. I like that better. That makes more sense. Then I just need to change these guys here. Quick second. Color. Can I go right mouse button? Perfect. Just one right click. And it goes to black. It's so weird, guys. Why my lighting starts flashing? You know, now... And now you see that flashing as soon as I fly. Here's another funny thing is when I turn off night vision and I'm flying, it doesn't turn on until I undo the creative flight. And the same, I cannot turn it off until I undo the creative flight. That makes no sense to me why it does that. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, go to the bug report forums or something and figure out what causes this. Alright, so now we got the light set up and we got the spawner itself set up. Let's test it out. Lights. Let's see. They're clearly on, so now I can leave the night vision off. And this guy is still going. You are brown, my friend. It's clearly brown. Did I not... No. Wow. Maybe I want to flip the lever, huh? Alright, it stopped. So those two levers work. Perfect. I can leave the lights on and the spawner is not spawning anything. Okay, now let's do this over here. And we probably go in the back first for that. And that is the item conduits. So let's bring these guys around. To here, to there, and up. And now I also need to hook up the buttons, which I can just put on the side of... Why'd you go over there? Who told you to go over there? What is happening? Oh, I must... the bottom right, you see all these different settings. Sometimes I don't want you here. What is happening? Oh my goodness. There is a button on here. Alright, let me come down... like that. And I just don't want to see this or that. Okay. Oh my goodness, this thunder is loud, guys. Oh, I can disable that, I think. Weather, bye-bye. We don't need that right now. Okay, so I got... Oh, I need to go one more up to there. All right. And now again, wrench these one time so they hit the wall. And... Hello? Why you no hitting the wall? I need to... What in the world is going on? I don't want you this way. Oh my goodness. I didn't have this problem before. Maybe it's the TPS, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Whoa. Why can you not... Okay, I'm getting mad now. I'm getting mad. I did not have anything here before. Maybe... Let's just do it the safe way. Who cares? Put one there and... You can go to disabled, and now I connect you again. And down here we'll do the same. What a pain in the butt. Alright, sorry about that. And now I can put... Whoops, that's the wrong one. We need 2 of these. And put them over here. There and there. And now I can put the 2 buttons back. 1 and 2. And did I have any skin on them? Let's go with 2 black buttons. I think that's gonna look good. Yeah, clearly visible. And connected. And connected. Alright, finally. So we said the blue one is the one coming back. So that is in. That is not very descriptive. Is it in this way or in this way? So I think... Let's call this one load. And unload. I think that is much better. Unload. Okay, good. So the unload one is the one that we want to pull out with. So that's going to be the blue one. So this one right here, we need to switch to blue. And I forgot, of course, we still need the item conduits that actually... Oh, they're on the side. Oh, maybe I just couldn't get to them. And I also need... So this would be west. So this down here we do first. Let's do this one. So this one extracts on the blue channel with the blue signal. Okay? And that one actually needs to go inwards because we're unloading it. So that is insert blue. There's not anything else needed. So on blue, suck it out and put it into this barrel. And then this one over here is going to be... Ah, yes. Let's choose the color first. That's gonna be purple. Sounds good. With the purple signal. And the purple signal comes from up here. That is actually going to be... I hope you guys can see that. No. Dang it. One wrong click and it disconnects. Then you need to come from over here to connect it again. And we want this to be purple. And this one to be blue. Okay, so on the purple, we're gonna suck it out of this one here. But I still need to give this now a... This needs to be the purple signal. Okay? But it is not connected over here. Is this not supposed to be shown? Well, we'll test it. We'll test it right now. And over here is what I forgot to do. This needs to be set to in and out. In and out. In purple and out blue with the redstone signal. So I think I got it now. So let me get the first one that I want to do here. As soon as we got some mob essence, and that is gassed. Because when I get gas tiers, I can make more safari nets, the reusable ones. So let's try out if this works or if I completely derp this up. Put that in here. And now if I press this, it disappeared. And it went in here. So now we have the gas safari net sitting in there. And now hopefully the other way the same. Push this button. Alright, that's not working yet. What color? I don't want to go around again, so let me just remove these two real quick. This is clearly blue. And you are blue. And you are blue. I did notice this before, that sometimes... Okay, I double-clicked it, like I held it down for a split second longer. For some reason that pulse or whatever is too short. So let's try this one more time. Load it in. Give it a second. Alright, I want to change my safari net. I want to do cows now or something. I can take the gas down, put the cow in here and send it back. So, I think that is really cool. I like this. I haven't done this before. And now we can close this up again. So this is done, this is done. Now moving on over here. Wow, I thought I'm gonna get a lot more done today, guys. I'm sorry. But I really wanted to get the mob farms done. That was really high on my priority. This is what I mean. Sometimes these Ender IO conduits are so funky now. Alright, so let's do the important one, the grinder in the middle. And you guys see just redstone signal again. And power coming from the Tesseract here. Just over. I did not want to have something else. And then I also have 3 fluid conduits. And they are going under here, up, and then over to the 3 railcraft tanks, or buildcraft tanks. And I wanted to have these because I'm honestly not going to use them much, but I think they look a lot cooler. That's the only reason why. And I disconnected them up here for now, because once we use something, like the rancher, I'm going to get milk. I think that's the only liquid you get with a rancher. The slaughterhouse has 2, and that is like some kind of a meat soup or something, and a pink slime. Okay? So I'm going to have to fill these a little bit, so then later on Ender IO knows, well, there's milk in this one, there's pink slime in this one, there's meat in this one. It can only put them into those. And underneath, I actually set up more fluid pipes going into a fluid trash can. Let me just show you here. And, well, let me remove this one. It's probably the easiest. And you guys see I disconnected them here also. Just so it's clearly distinct. And I'm putting a fluid trash can here. Because, let's say I want a lot of pink slime, okay? And I'm getting a lot of meat slime. Or that meat soup, I call it. Well, the slaughterhouse stops when one of the liquids is full. And that means, you know, now I need to empty the meat at least a little bit so the pink slime can fill up and so on. So that is the reason I made these levers. We're not going to use it much, but I think it looks cool. So, now finally let's put this here. So we put the grinder. Whoops. We put the rancher. And now I remembered I forgot to do one other thing. And that is, this guy actually needs to send items again. And we are going to use the item conduits to go back here from these 3 machines. So whatever these machines get, beef, leather, gas tiers, and so on, goes to the same Tesseract, and then over here somewhere, which I can show you right now, and that is only temporary. That is the whole reason why I want to get this started, so I can get an idea how to set up the storage down here for all the mob drops. I'm gonna set this Tesseract to my signal again, and only items receiving. So everything that comes from here and there will just go in this chest for right now. And I keep forgetting to press that. I hope that makes sense. Now, let's get down one further so I can set these guys up. So, items extract only. Always, I mean. Liquid, always extract. Redstone signal. Now, here's the thing. So, this is the rancher. The rancher, we set the signal to... Let's go with something we don't have yet. Cyan. And power, of course, is insert. And then on this guy, we're going to do the same. Items always extract. Liquid always extract. Signal is going to be light gray. And power insert. And then on the slaughterhouse... I don't know what just happened to my voice. Slaughterhouse? Why you no connecty? What? Hey, buddy. Something is happening. Oh, the slaughterhouse doesn't have items. That's why. Something is going on with me, that's for sure. Alright, so liquids always extract. Signal, we're gonna go to dark gray and power insert. Alright, cool. So this is set up, and I hope it makes sense. Liquids, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have to worry about liquids. Why do I only have 2 of these? And now I have another one. What's going on? Give me something here. Come on. I'm on the clock, friends. Let's go. All right. So now, this was cyan. So I'm gonna have to bring down the redstone conduit to here. And now I cannot see it. There's something happening. What the heck is going on? It's going down. There's something wrong with me, guys. I'm trying to rush. That's what the problem is. This is the highest we're going. We're going downwards. Alright, so now let's come from behind here. So this needs to be connected. 1, 2, and 3. Actually, I don't need this. So slaughterhouse was the far left one. The rancher is the cyan one. Cyan, and this guy was whatever after cyan was. Light gray, and you were dark gray. Alright, so let's test. This guy is toggling, so that's the rancher. Flip it. It stopped. The grinder is doing this thing. Stop. It stopped. And the slaughterhouse, it's doing a thing. Stop. And stop. Perfect, guys. We got everything wired up. So, this room is ready. This room is ready. Now, I guess what we need to do here is... I don't think I have any cursed earth on me. Let me grab some real quick. Man, is this going to be an episode that I'm going to record without cuts? That would be like a first in a long time. Let's get some here real quick. I have tons of cursed earth. Come on. I also have more down in the basement, so I'm going to get as much as possible right now. Right there, and we're going to replace it all, so I don't need to wait for the spreading. That's sweet. And I'm so happy that we're doing this early, because on Mod Sauce, I really barely did anything with the mob farms. But there, of course, I did other things like, you know, have a sheep farm for wool and so on. But I'm kind of trying to not do that here because, well, there's a lot of people playing here. And I want to make sure that we only have things running that we really need. So I would like to make everything on demand, you know? Leather, wool, ink sacs. I'm pretty sure that when you drop squids in there, even without water, they don't die fast enough. I think we could grind them down. That's actually something I'm gonna test here and then let you guys know. Put some here and then a few more over there. That way, you know, this is really kick-started. Let's put another one there, another one there. When it's dark, it's gonna spread very easily. Okay. And I'm gonna keep 2 just in case I mess something up here. Do I have any dark glass? I sure do. I gotta make more of this. I love this glass. Alright, so if I am not mistaken, this guy should go. The TPS, you can tell. Alright, it's... You guys see, it's pitch black dark, F7, all red X's. And there we go. So now let's see if these grinders are gonna kick in here. It should be covering. It's 10 by 10, so any day now, my friends. Yes, there we go. Now I want to see if we're getting the first items over here. There they go. So this is perfect. So now I can let this run. And upstairs I already have a chest with all the other mob drops that we already have collected over the time. And this guy over here should be filling up with mob essence. It sure is. Sweet. I like it. Because now we can close this up and can test if the ghast works. I really hope it does. So let's send the ghast safari net. I'm gonna say it's in there. And we can leave the lights on. Ooh, that took forever. So now this should be kicking in very soon. And I'm gonna turn off the lights too, just in case. And this farm is gonna be a lot faster once all this cursed earth has spread, of course. Come on, give us a ghast. It takes a while. Now, the only thing that I will have to enter the killing chamber here is if, for example, I would ever put something in that I want to make sure is absolutely the same. You know, the setting that says, yes, it works. And, of course, I gotta turn on the grinder. Let's get the grinder. If I put anything in here, let's say I want to make sure I only get red sheeps for red wool. Then I need to set it manually to... What is that setting? Spawn exact copy, yes. That is the only time I would get in there. I don't think you can remote control that somehow. Well, you should be. There we go. Yes! It works, guys. Oh, no gas tier yet. I'm sure that it's because the pillar up here and so on, I'm limiting the spawning a lot. But it's fine. I mean, I just need gas tiers to make more of these safari nets. So all of these here that I have collected. What do we have? The Blizz, a pinch beetle, a wild boar, a wild deer, chicken, wolf, ocelot, king slime, empty, mystery. This flickering is from when you have a low TPS, phantom, and so on. I haven't really collected yet, okay? So there's still lots of stuff I need to collect. Now, I wonder if this guy is in killing range. Yes, he is. Okay. Nothing should be able to spawn behind it. Have we gotten any gas tier yet? No. What? I think I know why. Let's turn this guy off. Wait for this to die. I think I know why. That is down here. This needs to be set to insert. So it goes into the Tesseract. Okay. And now we can close this again. And we might even have them already now. Yeah, there it is. 7 gas tiers. Very cool, guys. I'm really happy how this worked out. Now, the slaughterhouse and the rancher and so on, you know, when we get to these fluids, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do it. But I don't have any of that planned for today. I really wanted all these drops. Look at this. You can't see the Ender IO conduits. Does this have something to do with the night vision? No, check it out. Now you see them, and now they're gone. So it's definitely very buggy right now with the facades. But nothing we can do. It's about half an hour after I finished recording the episode, and I wanted to show you 2 little changes that I made that I thought that are quite important. Let me just turn off the spawner here for a second. You guys see I added 2 more drawbridges. Let me retract it. Right there, these black columns. And I'm going to show you guys why. The reason is that I had 2 ghasts. One was back here, and one was back there, and they just stood there. You know, they don't have anything to aggro, nothing. And of course they didn't get killed. So I turned it off, broke through the wall, killed them both. And now I limited the spawning area with those 2 columns. Let me demonstrate that real quick. Give me torches. Here we go. So now when you check, back here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 wide back here. So a gas can never spawn in here because it needs to be at least 5 wide for them. 5 by 5 by 4 tall. You guys remember that, right? So now, of course, it's a little bit slower when it comes to gas because all we have is from here to there, and to there. It cannot spawn in front here because, again, this is only 4 wide. So now I have a 5 by... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 5 by 5 boxes. And it does work well, and honestly, you don't need that many gas tiers, so I'm not worried about it. The rest of the things should always spawn normal. I just have to remember to turn those on for when I spawn the ghasts. So that's this lever up here. Right there. So let me close this again and spawn a few more ghasts. And the other thing is... I didn't think of that. This grinder here is now spitting out the mob essence over here. That is good that I have you guys here. Because I did not want that. I don't want any mob essence to come out of here. Disabled. I only want milk, meat, and pink slime. If I need mob essence, I go to over here. So now actually I can show you guys. Turn this lever. and it's gonna dump it into the fluid trash can. Very slowly, but it will do it, and the TPS is pretty bad right now. I mean, it's not bad. I don't have much block lag, honestly. Well, anyway, you guys see this drain. It's going to be drained in a second. And the other changes, I changed it back over here. I moved the tesseracts underneath, and I put a chest behind each one of them. Because I did pay attention, and sometimes the grinder, even though there was a mob, it killed one and then stopped. It reset. And that happens when there's 2 items. For example, a bow, bones, and arrows. And it can only send 1 item at a time, or 1 type at a time, I think, through the tesseract. And when that happens, the grinder resets, and then this needs to start over. So it was much slower. So I just put a chest behind them so they can always bring the items into this chest, and then I just pipe it out into the tesseract. So those are the 2 little changes, and I just wanted to show them to you real quick. Some sorts here next time with you guys, where we'll figure out how we're gonna store all that. And so on. And I'm out of breath, guys. That was, what is it here? 41 minutes non-stop talking. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'm very happy we got these spawn rooms done. And, well, let's see here. Ooh, oh, that would have been a cool screenshot. Let's see if we can get one more for the screenshot. Come on, spawn. No. Well, I'll get a good screenshot, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please go down and hit that like button. Your support in the series is very, very much appreciated. I'm serious. I'm serious. On the serious. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.